Happy Friday, motherfuckers. So y'all know I was sick, trying to get better. But I'm living down here in Atlanta, and you know the pollen down here be like on Debo. So, like every day, it's a struggle down here in Atlanta, especially when you're from up north. But what I do is, what the doctor got me do, they got me pre-planning, for my allergies for the next day, child. It's a whole trip down here. You got like a whole regimen, But anyway, that's enough talking about that. Let's talk about this. Hey guys, this is Nave. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon at NAROB on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about Fridays. What the hell is going on here now with you niggas? News, okay? And the first nigga on this video today, stand up, Cynthia Bailey, bitch, you need to come forward. So remember earlier this week, I told you guys that MTO, not your MTO, Media Takeout. I told you the only time I really fuck with them is unless it's plausible, or maybe you can be like, I see it kind of happening. Because, most of the time Media Takeout news be like, like that be some BS over there. Like, I don't know why they haven't got sued like 13 times for 1,300 times really. But anyway, that's not the point. So anyway, they came out today saying that Cynthia Bailey was going to be having her pay from $600,000 something cut down to half, to like $300 something thousand. Now remember last week I told you that Bravo Andy was trying to bait Tamar Braxton into coming on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't blame him, because this is fit. Bravo Andy, he knows on what side his bread is buttered. And it's on the Tamar Braxton side. That girl is gold. That girl is the only black woman in Big Brother history to win. Y'all ninjas don't understand the true manifestations of Tamar Braxton being on a Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is the only hussy who could save them. Now, they also said, MTO also said that Nene got a raise. I don't know what the fuck she got a raise for. I mean, it ain't like she gonna stand up to Nene. That's never gonna happen, because if she's scared of her sister Tracy, goddamn well she's scared of a barilla like Nene. So she ain't gonna stand up to Nene ass. She probably just act all scary and then be like, let me call my sister Tracy up here, and then she'll knock Nene big ass out. Now that would be a fucking show, okay? But Cynthia Bailey, that bitch don't need a peach anyway. Model extraordinaire, faking like she ready to get married to Mike Hill or whatever the hell his name is. I don't know. Listen, I knew she was going to take a pay cut, because they was going to get rid of her ass anyway, because they should have been got rid of Cynthia. She don't even do nothing. Oh wait, she did kick Portia in the pussy that season. Y'all remember that pussy kick that she did with Portia? Oh, that shit was gold. That shit was hilarious too. They was on a boat. They was going somewhere. And then Portia got in front of her and was pointing her finger in her face. And Cynthia kicked her in the pussy. That pussy kick was heard all throughout the world, all over the land. Now listen. Tasha K did a live today, right? This is Thursday, but I'm going to release it on Friday. Child, and I knew it. The sources, whoever her sources is, I don't know who the fuck her sources is, like, I don't know. But her sources told her that August Alsina and Jada Pinkett was in some type of spiritual marriage. Now, Jada Pinkett is my age. Hold on, how am I be this year? Okay, 48, right? August Alsina is like 24, 26. Hold on. Something like that. 26, something like that. And what you cannot do as a grown woman is fuck a young boy. You can't do that. Do you know them? Listen, That is the worst mistake you can do. I'm telling you why. Because these young dudes be thinking, oh, I'm about to get this old lady and I'm about to put the thing down on her. And then when they realize when they get in the bed with us, it'd be a whole different story. Then, they be thinking that we be wanting to lay in the bed with them and cuddle and shit. And then, we be turning over like, is there some place we can drop you off? Don't you got to go back to your mama house or something, or whoever, right? And then they be all in their feelings when we stop picking up the phone, like they begging, can I see you? Can I see you? You be like, no, motherfucker, no. And then you have to end up changing your number. Next minute you walking out the door and the motherfucker jumping on your back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened, according to Tasha K, with August Alsina and Jada Pinkett. That motherfucker was already dealing with pill popping. And now, Jada Pinkett, you wrong for that, girl. You're very, very wrong, because you know that when you're dealing with an addict, they just go from one addiction to another. So he probably went from popping pills to, hunching on Jada, or getting hunched by Jada, because I still kind of think Jada kind of masculine, right? Like, I see Jada, like, turning him out and, like, putting his feet up in the air and shit like that, And now he all embarrassed and, shit like that. And now he all turned out. She quit him because, remember, Will came back out, was like, Joe, I ain't rocking with that shit you did with that song. That song that you was talking about, alluding to me, my wife, and you having an affair, even though Tasha K also said that Will Smith got a sub girlfriend named Heidi, who he traveled around the world with. They both young. Child. Jada Pinkett was like, I feel trapped. I don't like a marriage. I understand, but after a while, girl, child. And then the tricky part about it was Tasha K was like, everybody was believing that for real, August Alsina and maybe Willow was having a relationship. I was like, huh? These motherfuckers, what? Willow, please. No. Of all the bitches in the world, Willow, come on. Willow is beautiful, but I'm sorry, I see Willow being fluid. That's all I can say about that. It's just fluid. So now, Tasha K say that her sources from August Alsina family is saying that that boy is somewhere stressed out because Jada Pinkett then put the wham bammy on him, and now he back popping pills. I said, Jada, what you gonna do, girl? And the reason why Jada Pinkett and Will Smith won't leave each other is because they make too much money together. I can dig it. I mean, I'm glad that her priorities are intact. I mean, the bitch priorities are together. I mean, they got to keep the family straight. They making too much money together to separate. I mean, shit. I said, I don't even believe myself. Hold on. Barbz. Y'all some bitches, Barbz. Why y'all do that to that girl? Why y'all expose that lady like that? But I love you, Barbz. I love you. One thing that will make the truth come out is old psychotic, obsessed fan. Because, listen, Safari and Kamena, now you know they in a like fake relationship that Mona, what's her name, Scott Young, then, paid them to be in a relationship and do, right? So Safari, Nicki Minaj's ex, and Kamena was on Hot 97. What's the girl name? It's either Netta or Nessa, something like that. And the young lady was like, well, how do you feel about Nicki Minaj? First of all, that was a messy-ass question, lady. But Kamena goes, she okay. I don't really rock with her like that. Like, who I rock with is Queen B, Remy Ma, who else she said? Foxy Brown. Basically everybody but Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj is just a wannabe Lil' Kim. Y'all know I'm a Lil' Kim stan. She is the Queen Bee. But then guess what the Barbz did? Y'all some dirty motherfuckers, Barbz. Y'all are some dirty, trifling motherfuckers. Why did these mother hunchies dig up tweets from fucking 1973 before the bitch was born that said, oh yeah, Nikki, let's get him? Like, they dug up all these tweets where she was big up in Nicki Minaj. You know, of course, before Safari. Excuse me. But they like blasted her ass. They was like, bitch, what? You mean to tell me you shitting on Nicki now when for real? You used to be a barb? Get the fuck out of here. It always take a crazed, obsessed fan to show a person who they really are. So, you know, Erica Mena be quiet, but you know, it always takes the damn Barbz to take a person down to the pits of hell to remind them of how stupid they are. But Erica Mena has never been solid to me. That bitch got a goddamn, I don't know. There's something wrong with Erica Mena. Like, it seemed like everybody she get with eventually beats her ass. Really. Because, you know, her and Cliff, God rest his soul, he from back home too. You know, her and Cliff had got into a heated altercation. What was the girl? Santana. Them two used to have it. Didn't Santana sue her for putting her hands on her? Child, I wish my wife would put their hands on me. It'd be a fight we'd be fighting till the depths of hell come up and get us. I don't play that shit. But it's something wrong with Erica Mena. I'm kind of glad that the Barbz kind of, you know, exposed her. Because that girl right there, she's just not solid to me. She just, I don't know. Like, the bitch might be crazy or bipolar or something. And finally, shout out to Bun B. Oh, Texas, I love you. I love you, Texas. I've been thinking about you for quite a while. I love Houston, Texas. I love it. I can't get enough of Houston, Texas. I love it. I haven't been down there in a couple of years. But you just feel like real big and real grand down there, you know? Because everything's big in Texas, right? But the story goes, this little 20-year-old boy, you know, thought that he was going to run up in Bun B's house and he was going to walk out. No. What I don't understand is, why when you live in a gun state, or why would you try to commit some type of crime in a gun state? Why? Everybody, this is the South, nigga. He from Arizona. Where's Arizona? Is that the Midwest? Or is that the West Coast? I don't know, but he must don't know the Southern rules. But the young dude was from Arizona. He was 20 years old. He knocked on the door. Bun B's wife answered the door. The young dude was like, get up. She was like, look, the most expensive thing we got is an Audi in the goddamn garage. That was the dumbest shit ever, okay? Because when the little boy went down to the Audi, guess who came downstairs blasting? Bun B. Ain't nothing like a motherfucker from Texas. Love them Texas boys and girls. That shit, y'all don't play. I don't know why niggas don't know the rules about the South. Everybody packing down here. I told y'all, these motherfuckers in the South, on their sixth birthday, they get a pistol. Anyway, the little boy got shot in the arm, and eventually he went to the hospital, child. Because you can't be walking around with an old bullet in his shoulder. He locked up now. How you gonna roll up? That was just stupid. That's why I call this nigga news. Anyway, guys, have a happy weekend. And remember this, the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.